future savior. Baby, I am so proud of you already. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful year. I wonder if there's a way to time capsule this. Today is like midnight-ish, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. of 2024. You're about to get in an Uber with Juliet and Elliot. I just want to tell you that I'm so proud of you and I can't wait for everything that you accomplish this year. I know you're going to do so many great things. I love you so much. And yeah, I love you, baby.
Each year I'm like, oh, I'm gonna own my shit, and then each year I'm still so shy and so quiet.
No, but this is the year. Yeah. This is the year of greatness, growth, and being free. I'm telling you.
No, I want to be more confident. I really do.
I really do. To the universe, like the universe is so powerful. You're gonna be more free, and you're gonna laugh more, and you're gonna have more fun.
Do you think so?
And no, I don't think so. I know so.
February 19th, 2024, 4:26 p.m., Fort Greene Park. Ugh, I just feel so frustrated with myself. I told myself writing this all out would help release these feelings, and then maybe, I don't know, I feel so stupid trying to write it out now. Like, all of a sudden it all doesn't make sense. I just want to be able to set my mind to something and accomplish it. But I get so distracted or bored or intimidated, and I just do something that will give me instant gratification instead. Like, I go on my phone, smoke, jack off, or sleep. It's killing my potential. I just end up slothing about the whole day. I feel like I have so much in me, and if I just dedicated myself to making at least one of those things come to fruition. Recently, I saw an IG post that said something along the lines of, motivation is temporary, instead practice discipline. Of course, like any self-help thing, I cringed and rejected it, but I'm starting to see the wisdom in it. God, I love you, Savior. You're gonna go on to do so many beautiful things, but you have to get up and go get the things you know are out there for you.
I wish I had not from a deeper force.
You guys think about ourselves too much. Mm-hmm. Like, you think about yourself way too much. Like, we're like, sometimes it's like,
I don't need to take myself this seriously. I can allow myself also the grace of like just being in a weird place. And I can find myself at the ugliest fucking bar in like bumfuck Missouri.
it's the way I find that I can achieve that, of like, how do I know to be out in the world? It's like, stop thinking about myself so much. Stop thinking about who I'm telling myself I am, who I'm telling myself I want to be. So, and then just being here and trying to contend with that a little bit. But, you know, give yourself
March 20th, 2024, 4:22 p.m. Yesterday, broke up with me over text. She broke up with me over text on 2 p.m. on a fucking Tuesday, probably just at her job. I'm feeling so sad today. I'm just so embarrassed that she broke up with me and not the other way around. After what happened, I should have broken up with her, but I wanted to do it in person. I hate dating. It reminds me of how freakish I am. She just gave me so much to look forward to. I never realized how much I loved touch. Now I feel cold. April 10th, 2024, 3:08 p.m. Grant's apartment transferring footage. Talked to Grant again. I wish I had a transcription of the whole conversation. Ugh, but here are some bites I remember. After realizing the desire and deciding to go after it, forget the desire and just do it. Desire is a stagnant place that keeps you in a state of wanting. The opposite of desire is love. Instead of getting stuck in the I need/have to do XYZ and feeling guilt when I don't, I should let the love for the overall goal of what I'm doing propel me into action. Grant had this list in his bedroom with emotions and their opposite. It goes like this. The opposite of pride is peace. Opposite of anger, joy. Opposite of desire, love. Of fear, reason. Grief, acceptance. Apathy, willingness. Guilt, neutrality. And shame, courage. Fear to reason, guilt to neutrality, desire to love.
I think what we do is we glimpse possibilities every time we come together, right? There's this this book by an Egyptian writer, Haitham al-Awadi, who has this book called The Book of Sleep, and there was this one passage. It's just like various kind of thoughts on this question of sleep, and he has this passage about sleeping in public as like what the kind of like implications of that are, and he's like it is the site of a new world that is being created every time we see these kind of like occupations or camps, where people strategically with a political focus sleep and bed themselves in these spaces, and he's like the act of like sleeping next to each other and dreaming in proximity in the environment of the kind of political necessity that contributes to that is this possibility of another world being created, not just through the act of sleeping, but through the act of dreaming.
May 8th, 2024. God, so much has happened. My thesis still isn't done, graduation is in a week, I'm suspended, and was arrested at the New Schools encampment last Friday. It's been crazy. If any of these events I'd gone through had happened to a younger version of myself, it would have killed them in a second. But I'm so assured that everyone a part of and in solidarity with the encampment has my back and won't let anything bad happen to me. But getting arrested, which is so crazy to write out, has frozen me. Whatever motivation I had left is gone. I just want to nap and graduate already. I don't have much energy to write at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a hopeless time. Like, there's just no skirting around it. But despair is also not an option. And like we can sit with these fears and feelings and understand them and place them while not letting them deter us from action, because that is exactly what those forces want, and that is one of their psychological devices, right? That kind of like psyops is this kind of level of breeding hopelessness.
May 24th, 2024, 12:24 a.m. F train going home. Officially a week since I graduated. In that time, I've mostly just gotten drunk. Lemma Center was dismantled a few days ago after a deal was reached with admin. In exchange, they were going to vote on divestment. That decision came with much contention and resulted in this huge racially charged argument. As a result, the black students all removed themselves from the chat. We're starting our own black-led org that focuses on community learning, uplifting all liberation struggles, and is mostly run by young people, 20-somethings. We've had 2 meetings and I'm really feeling good about this so far. I think we have a lot of potential. God, I've never felt so confused, hopeful, and scared in my whole life.
Like when we use like our words to articulate who we are and ourselves, and we make ourselves open to other people, we don't only open up a world for ourselves, but we open up a world for all the other people we're in communication and in community with. And sometimes, you start this, you create community and things fall apart, and sometimes they last. And it's for the few times, the handful of times that they last, that it makes it all worth it.
June 11th, 2024. Life updates. moved out of Bushwick, started the Vogue Sotheby's job, started to fall for this guy, and I think the feeling is mutual this time. July 14th, 2024, 11:05 a.m., Governor's Island. And I are officially fizzling out. Had the hard conversation last night. Just a summer fling. Before I left, we were hugging and he said, "Thank you." And I asked, "What for?" And he says, "For everything." And as I was about to open the door to leave his room, he held me back, pulling me into another hug from behind. I let go of the door and caressed his arms as he held me. In that moment, I think, this is our shape. I was wondering what it was going to be. If I think about it all too long, I get teary. I'm just sad that this is it. We made it a good summer though, and I'm endlessly grateful for that. I've never been with someone who's made me feel so normal. I felt so secure with him, like every time I thought, is he mad? Does he still like me? I knew I was being silly. August 9th, 2024, Serena's place. Found the pen that I bought when I got this journal. Staying at Serena's has made me feel like such an intruder, even though I know they don't mind my being here. Lately, I feel so stupid and irresponsible, like trying to stay here feels so forced, but I at least want to be here until my birthday. I can't tell if it's insecure fear or a nagging intuition telling me to leave here. In the past, every time I've left here, I've been so scared that I won't afford to come back. But so many people I know are leaving here. It gives me a lot of hope. At the same time, the city's the only place I've ever felt safe. The only place I've lived in America that I found beautiful. And the only place I haven't wanted to escape. This place is my refuge. But to stay here, drain my money, and struggle to find work feels so stubborn. Like when I came back too early in 2020. I've been here for 5 years, one more year, and it will have been the second longest place I've ever lived. I want to secure this place as home, but I don't want this place to kill me. September 20th, 2024, 2:25 p.m., Vonti's Place, Austin, Texas. I got mono. One of the worst sicknesses I've had in a while. Still had my going away party though, and that was really great. I'm 23 now. Happy late birthday to me. Right now I'm feeling strange. Like, I don't want to do anything because there's no one to see it and immediately give me validation. So I just want to lie about and do nothing. I haven't had a weed in over a week now. Masturbating feels boring. I feel ugh. I guess this gives me a chance to create, but right now I just feel tired. I already napped. I know I probably just need to take my meds and go on a good walk outside with some good music, but I just want to take another nap. November 17th, 2024, 1:19 p.m. Today I woke up at 7:20-ish. None of my running pants were clean, and I really didn't want to go for a run. I also wasn't in the mood for a grueling workout with Miss Chloe Ting. I still trudged out of bed, taking my laundry bag with me, and went downstairs. Bonti was already down, filling her water bottle, and was dressed for the day. I put my clothes in the wash and asked her where she was going. She told me she was going to prenatal yoga. It was then I decided that yoga was a good middle ground workout. I also realized that since she'd be out for a while, I could burn some sage like I've been wanting to. She left and I quickly rolled out the yoga mat in the living room. I found a video for chakra yoga and did that. It was extremely hard, definitely not for a beginner like me. And I also didn't build up much of the sweat, though it was still good to move and stretch my body. After I decided to clean my room and bathroom, both were a total mess and I knew it was contributing to my stress. After tidying up, I saged the space and took a shower. Then after my shower, I got dressed and did another meditation. This one wasn't great. I hate listening to a white woman telling me what to do, but I did feel calmer afterwards. After, I made breakfast, a potato, sausage, and egg scramble, and watched some Legends of Korra. Then I did some work for BIF, and now is now, journaling. I noticed I either journal when I'm in deep despair or desire. Rarely do I ever document these types of moments. A lot of my days are like this, actually. Some still more productive than others, of course, but I want my future self to read these entries and know I'm not always such a total mess. December 30th, 2024, 3:39 p.m., Vonti's place. One day left of this year. Wow, what a blur. It feels like years passed within this year. I think I had a good year. It was chaotic and some bad shit happened, but I don't know. I've never felt so loved and supported before. My friends. My friends. I didn't write about them enough in here. They are truly my saving grace. They are the poems the earth wrote to keep me alive. They assure me I'm meant to be here. The love I have for myself was ignited by them. I have trouble thinking much of myself. I'm so scared of myself, what I am and am not capable of. I'm ever critical of myself to a fault. This whole year, I have been chasing and running away from myself. I so badly want to sit in the sun, wander through forests, and just listen to the universe. But my mind races, constantly trying to solve the equation that will result in my success. There is an incessant ticking in my head, but my spirit ignores it. All year, my mind has been in a one-sided battle while my spirit aimlessly wanders and blissfully ignores the calling. My body is the one that takes the toll. The only time I could get myself to align and move as one was for the attention and love of my friends, crushes, peers, and strangers. I assumed that after I impressed everyone, I will finally convince myself of what I am capable of. But I got the order all twisted. I need to be enough for myself before any of the work is done. Just as I am enough. I've been telling myself that I'm the one I've been waiting for, and all I need to do is get up and moving. But I already have done so much. I've been the one to bring myself this life with the friends that I love so dearly. I'm the one with the hobbies that I love who makes this art. I never truly saw my innate worth. I've always been the great love of my life. I just truly needed to see myself.
Sometimes it's like very little simple things that like remind you like, oh, I love being alive, I'm so glad I'm alive right now. I think that's really beautiful. I think the fluctuation is important to the human experience.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I gave my soul to this shit. 8 lumps of cold for this shit. Went on the road for this shit. Played home goal for this shit. Might go for this shit. Might call J. Cole for this shit. I'm